Welcome back to Cosmere Quandaries, where today the quandary we're looking at is what on earth do the epigraphs tell us about wind and truth? I'm going to be reading to you the first 6 epigraphs, 2 of which are exclusive to Worldcon and will be released on Reactor Magazine on Monday. So if you're not here for Wind and Truth spoilers, love you, but I'll see you later. Chapter 1. I should have known I was being watched. All my life, the signs were there. Chapter 2. I first knew the wind as a child, during days before I knew dreams. What need has a child of dreams or aspirations? They live and love the life that is. Chapter 3. The wind told me, before she vanished, that it was the change in Odium's vessel that restored her voice. I wonder, perhaps it is the new storm, making people begin to reconsider that the wind is not their enemy. Chapter 4. I have read that in the ancient days, the wind often spoke to both human and singer. It would then mean that the wind stopped talking not because of odium, but because of people who began to fear her or to worship the storm instead. Chapter 5. As a historian, I find such nuances relevant. As a philosopher, I find them enticing. Chapter 6. Regardless, the events surrounding the cleansing of Shinovar are of specific relevance, and I am doing my best to record what I can discover of the wind's own words regarding them. Though, now that the wind and heralds have vanished, I have only 2 sources who can speak of these events. They are my witnesses. So there we have it. We have the first 6 epigraphs for Wind and Truth. What is the wind? Well, I think Ba'ado Mishram is a good candidate, though, we're hearing now from Hoyd in some of the recent chapters as well that it may be some kind of splinter of Adonalcium, though also not impossible that it's the same concept, right? We know that there are unmade, that are spren that Odium has twisted to his own purposes, and from a certain perspective, a spren of Adonalcium could be the wind of Roshar, unmade by Odium and trapped now by the Radiance. Certainly possible. Who is the author of the epigraphs? Up until the last 2, my money would have been on a Zeth or a Kaladin. Um, but referencing as a historian and a philosopher, Yasna, Shalon, those both seem to be on the table. I'd love to know what you're thinking and your awesome theories for Wind and Truth. Come join us on Sunday for Stormlight Sundays, where I and several other content creators talk about all the fantastic theories we have about what's coming up in the Stormlight Archive and the Cosmere quandaries we face. Thanks.